So cold. Bless you. What's up, guys? I am Cavern. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, what did we do? I guess we just came to the Zoras Domain, found it all frozen. Please jump back. Crap. I gotta fill that up. Fill up my box. And we found it all frozen, and we are here in the Ice Cavern to see if we can find out why. Because there's a fair... Oh my god. I think it's a decent assumption that in the Ice Cavern near the Zoras Domain that there's a pretty good chance that this has some reason to do why the Zoras Domain is all frozen and that there's no Zoras around. But first, we need to do tricky maneuvering. And just fill up our bottle with blue fire because we're going to need all three. I said that late. That's going to confuse me in editing. Let's just put our normal stuff back on so we don't goof up and lose anything. And let us be out of here. So that takes care of that. We have the map. We're going to need to pick up the compass. And also kill the Freezard. Freezard? Or Freezer? Whatever they're called. Ugh. Hopefully, we should be able to wrap this up in this episode. Whoa. Hold on. Okay. My game is just a tiny bit laggy. Oh my god. I think we're okay though. So what we gotta do is take one of these here blue fires and let it loose. Is this the right side though? We will find out. This is the wrong side, but the right side. I meant to do this one second, but whatever. So we have more. First, we have more ice keys, which I'm gonna try and snipe. That was a good shot. Gotcha. And come here, you jerk. Yes! There's also a gold Skulltula up there, which I'm just gonna use the hook shot to collect right now. Can I get that? Oh, yes! Even though I'm pretty sure I extended the range of the hook shot a tiny bit right there. So, silver rupees once again, uninterrupted. A little bit interrupted. Oh my god. And a block puzzle. A sliding block puzzle. Very annoying, but also necessary. So we gotta grab out our blue fire. And this one is necessary to use because it frees up a silver rupee, which we need to do to progress through the dungeon. I'm just gonna call it a dungeon. It's not a temple. I don't think it's a full dungeon, but it's a dungeon for all intents and purposes. If you push this block into there, because we can't pull it, we can only push it into one of the little corridors, or to one of the little bottomless pits, I should say. And then we will be all good in the neighborhood. However, I'm very, very worried right now. You know what? I'm not even going to risk it. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I mean, it's nothing for you, but I guess I'm more apologizing to myself because I just wasn't feeling 100% confident in that sinking. And given how past episodes have gone with sinking troubles, it's not worth it to risk it, in my professional opinion. However, it is worth it to risk it to get over here, which I totally just did, and refill our blue fire bottle. I hope that I don't have to do that too much in the future. I still am having a little bit of trouble figuring out which USB port is the high-speed one. I think that's where most of my problems are. I'm not going to worry about those rupees because I don't need them. I will fill up eventually. And now what we got to do, since we collected all the silver rupees, we just need to get the block over there. I think I've already messed it up. I have. Cool, I did it. Let's try this again. Over here we go. And down this way. And across here. I think I just cut myself off. I figure it's easier to just cut the clip and have a little bit more complicated editing rather than risk having a episode 14 where you have to re-record the whole episode. And even then, it wasn't very good. Like, it still wasn't great. There was still problems, so... Part of learning a new capture card, I suppose, because I'm still relatively new to the Elgato. Not as comfortable with it, but I'm learning how my past capture card setup was definitely not ideal and how I definitely misused the Diamond. Towards the end of its life, I didn't necessarily fiddle with all the settings I should have. I also didn't break that pot, or that bit of ice, so ooey on me. We go into this room, the door seals, and a Wolfos is like, blah. So with the Wolfos, you know what that means, get out our Deku Nuts. Yes, Navi, I know it's a Wolfos. A white Wolfos, if you are going to be so picky. Stop being a douche. I hate Wolfos. I hate Wolfos. Gotcha. And it reveals a magical chest. And we're gonna go ahead and open the chest, and this is also going to trigger one of my favorite cutscenes in this entire game. I love this. We got the iron boots. So heavy you can't run, so heavy you can't float. We meet again, Link. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, the ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. This next little line of dialogue is beautiful, and I want to get it tattooed on me at some point. I just don't know how without making it a huge tattoo. I want to get this tattooed because it's so beautiful. Time passes, people move, like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now, listen to the Serenade of Water to reflect upon yourself. Whew. You have learned the Serenade of Water. Link, I'll see you again. Ah! That crap kills me. The Serenade of Water is unbelievably special to me. And I think it's just... water in Zelda games, for some reason, it's like purity, and it just means something a little bit extra to me. I think of clear blue water, I think of, like, rivers, and I think of the most purest, like, the most beautiful things. Oh my god, screw off. I'm trying to have a moment here, Keys. I just think of, like, lakes and great times. Oh my stupid god. Okay, that was amazing. That was awesome. Just the, you're not gonna interrupt me, bitch. No, I love water when it's in video games, especially when it's just like, especially Zelda games, and this game in Twilight Princess. Although those water temples are particularly difficult, they are just some of my favorite locations. I judge a location in a game based on just, would you be cool with just going there in the real world, and with the Water Temple and Twilight Princess's Lakebed Temple, which I will show off when I eventually Let's Play Twilight Princess. I just love them. They're great. The atmosphere is phenomenal for me, and it soothes me. That's what it is. Water is just soothing, and clear water, and just it's not seen as a danger, even though it is meant to be the main mechanic. I've never seen the water temple as filled with dangerous water, especially. Oh. They just mean a lot to me. And I think that's, a couple weeks ago I realized why I don't like Wind Waker as much as the other ones, even though I do like Wind Waker. As we pick up a piece of art, and we're gonna get a Sculptula right now. But Wind Waker, the water, there's no water temple, and B, the water is just annoying in Wind Waker. Because the water isn't pure. And it's not this majestic element in Wind Waker. It's this annoying thing that you will drown in. And you can swim for like 4 seconds without drowning in Wind Waker, but then you actually do drown, and I don't like that. I've always been someone who loves swimming. I've always loved water. It's just one of the coolest things, just being able to, like, just move through water. I can't explain it. It's very profound to me. I just love it. For one reason or another, I just love it. And especially that little speech that Sheik has at the end is just so beautiful. And I don't know if I want to get that tattooed on me, that script, or the notes for the Serenade of Water, which I would love to, or maybe the Zora's Sapphire. Something related to water in Zelda is going on my body. Because it is just it's special. I'm sure that none of you feel the same way, but that's totally cool. Because you don't have to. I'm sure there's those moments where you can't explain why you love it, you just sort of do. And that's just how it goes, man. Just one of those things in life. Everything means a little bit more, a little bit less to everyone. And that is just a great thing. It means everything has an opportunity to be special. And I love that. I'm sorry, the water chapter of Ocarina of Time, not necessarily Jabu Jabu's belly, because I feel like that's a little corny and stupid, but, wait. The water temple portion of Ocarina of Time just gets me very, very real. I get super heavy when we get to the Zoras, and even, oh my god, dude. If it hasn't gone up on no, it hasn't gone up on LPers Unknown yet, but wait until we get to the Lakebed Temple. Oh my god, I can't say with absolute confidence that I won't cry. Because there is just parts of that game that they just kill me. In the most beautiful way, I think. But anyway, I'll get myself back in shape, back focused here. Because, oh my god. So, what we want to do is take our blue fire and dump it on the ground here, because it will release King Zora from his icy prison. And we free him, and just so I can make sure... Wait. I don't know what I was doing with my Ocarina there, but just to make sure that we have enough, that we're set going into the next temple, I'm gonna make sure I'm stocking up on some fairies here. We do have one more, but I might as well just use it effectively. So, let's talk to King Zora. Oh, I've come back to life! Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. You got a Zora Tunic. This diving suit is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Wear it and you won't drown underwater. Alright, red is out. Fabulous! And we get the final tunic of the game, the Zora Tunic. Meaning we can breathe underwater while we wear this. This is my favorite one. There's going to be quite a bit of gushing here. I'm not going to lie to you guys because I just love the water temple. And there's also probably going to be quite a bit of frustration because I'm not very good at it. The first time I tried to do the water temple, it took me a combined 30 hours because I missed a key, which I'm sure some of you have done. But the second time I did it, I shaved like 27.5 hours off my time. And I would have done it in under an hour, but I got to the mid-boss and I didn't have fairies, and I got my ass kicked. So that was what brought the time up. I've been doing a lot of talking without actually commentating on what's happening in the game, so apologies for that. Or maybe you guys are enjoying that because it's just solid commentary. We'll see how it turns out in editing. But yeah, that's another heart piece. That's 2 so far. And we are going to pick up a third one, actually, right away. Because I'm not actually gonna use this blue fire in an effective manner. I'm just gonna let it go, because I don't need it. It's 2:37 right now on the day of this being recorded, and it is a Saturday, which means I do work at 6. I definitely need to get a bunch of these recorded because I need to start editing these and getting these up. As we get our fairy here, our fairy friend. So I might start the water temple today in this session. I'm not sure. Wait. We'll see. Right now we're just gonna head to Lake Hylia because there's another piece of art waiting for us. And as you saw, I believe we saw before, the lake is all dried up. So we can't do anything just yet. But even though we saved the Zoras Domain is still frozen. Still can't get there. One sec. Nope, we're good. I'm very paranoid, especially with this episode, because you can see the entrance is still frozen. Zora's Domain. We can't get there. Very sad. But what we want to do is just harvest items in the grass. We need some more arrows, and we're gonna need some more magic. I'm gonna need to take a few minutes after recording this episode because before I do the next one, if I do the next one, because that cutscene, man, that the Serenade of Water cutscene just really takes a lot out of me. It's like, oh, I need a minute here. So let's kill this Tektite. Or not, let's just die. And another thing I think is cool that happens when you go to the area which you need to clear out is that they have the dark clouds. Get lost, Crow. I don't remember what they're called, but who cares. So we climb up here as we ride another magic bean that we planted earlier. That's why I came back and did that. It leads us to a heart piece. You got a piece of heart. So far, I've collected 3. I don't know if it makes sense to start. I don't think it does. Go. Don't remember what you're gonna do. The rain is starting, so maybe that'll help. As we have just this tiny little bit of water here. There it is. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the entrance to the water temple. So let's go ahead and throw on our iron boots, which I will get to. Oh, don't worry. We'll be talking about the iron boots. But that is just about going to wrap it up for this episode. I apologize if you guys didn't enjoy me getting super real. I doubt that will happen again because there's nothing else quite in this game that touches my soul that much. There are things that touch my soul, but nothing that much. So in the next episode of Let's Play Ocarina of Time, we're going to be starting the dreaded water temple. Dun, dun, dun. I'm hoping it won't be that bad. So with that, guys, I have been Cavern. Thank you so much for watching, in this part especially. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment, as well as subscribe for more videos like this one if you've not done so already. Don't forget to check out LPers Unknown, as well as all the links in my sidebar. Until next time, guys, I am signing off.